Hey everyone. Oh, right, I don't use that intro anymore. Hello all, Pixfox here, and today is going to be another news video. I know that's not really the most fun idea of a video, but it has to be said. What you're seeing in the background is actually me making my new avatar. I pretty much kept the same look as the original one, but humanized, obviously. In a way, I kind of made this intentionally simple because I'm going to be making him like have different poses, and he's got to look both left and right and whatever, and I basically wanted to keep the same idea that I had what was going on before I actually quit the previous content that I made. But anyway, so with that being said, hello everyone, it's me. Dang it, I gotta get that out of my head. Hello all, Pixfox here. So basically, when I was actually brainstorming ideas for videos for this channel, I flopped big time because, first of all, I would go ahead and state that there's actually already a channel that focuses on linguistics, and I'll go ahead and leave his name on the video and also in the description, and they do a much better job than whatever I can do. They are an edutainment channel, so that's awesome. But the thing is, though, is that if I were to actually get into the linguistics, I basically have to copy off of that person, because in a sense, linguistics is kind of a linear subject, so I have to. So basically, it would feel like I'm just copying off of him, just with a different art style. Another thing is that, well, because, like I said in the beginning, in the previous video I made, I don't want to be another entertainment channel. Although, I can talk your ear off. I actually take pride in that. That is something I'll be more than happy to do. So if I do need to explain something, I will explain it, and I'll gladly teach it to you. After all, in one of my old videos, I did say that I did want to be a teacher at one point. But anyway, with that being said, so obviously, focusing on just linguistics would be a terrible idea. So what should I focus on instead? Well, I thought about it for a while, and it did take me a bit to kind of figure things out. What I decided to do was that I'm going to actually go back to what I did, but with just, well, a different brand. So, the talkabouts will actually still be there, because I know many people actually enjoyed that. Fan quibbles will be still around, because I know that people would actually talk about that. But the thing is, though, I won't have a specific genre that I will be talking about. So for one day it can be about a video game. For one day it can be about a console, or maybe even reality. Maybe a show that I just watched. I don't know. Whatever the case is, something will I will be talking about something. That even includes literature too. And speaking of that, one of the things I have thought about, keeping with the linguistics idea, I'll be actually doing a bit of literary art. In other words, like limericks, haikus, and tongue twisters, alliteration, all that fun stuff that people don't really like to think about, but they enjoy listening and or reading about them. So I can easily take on the tiring task of tongue twisters and always assert alliteration at all times. Because all that stuff is easy. Even rhyming is easy all the time. I can rhyme even when I suck a lime and try. Okay, maybe it's a little bit harder than I thought, but anyway, so I will be focusing on that, and maybe even make a few stories or fables, or well, I guess anecdote won't be the correct word for it, but short stories, and etc, 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 and I'll even voice it out. I might even animate. Who knows? Basically, yes, this channel will be actually more or less focusing on more of an artistic perspective than an analysis perspective like the original conditions were, and I don't think that's going to be a bad thing. And besides, most of the people that were in the fan base from the previous content that I created, they are an art community. So I feel like I'm not jumping too big of a gun. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm not jumping too big of a gun from going from analyzing art to making it, or even putting my input into art, because that's basically what I was doing previously. So the only thing is that it has a different brand. So anyway, wow, this video was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be, but yeah, that's essentially what the future of what this channel is going to be, and that's pretty much it. And so that's all I gotta say, and have a nice day.